Good morning. My name's Tom. I'm going to share a passage with you this morning. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. It's from Isaiah 30, verses 18 through 22. It says, "Yet the Lord longs to be gracious to you. Therefore he rises to show you compassion. For the Lord is a God of justice. Blessed are all who wait for him." Isn't that awesome? People of Zion who live in Jerusalem, you will weep no more. How gracious he will be when you cry for help. As soon as he hears, he will answer you. Although the Lord gives you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, your teachers will be hidden no more. With your own eyes you will see them, whether you turn to the right or to the left. Your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." Then you will desecrate, which means to defile or make unclean, your idols overlaid with silver and your images covered with gold. You will throw them away and say to them, "Away with you." I love the beginning of that passage. The Lord longs to be gracious to you. So if this is your first time, thank you for joining us. Just know the Lord loves you. The Lord longs to be gracious to you. It says here he rises to show you compassion. Just like you walk into the room and someone rises as a sign of respect, the Lord rises to show you compassion. And how gracious is he? But it also talks about affliction, right? It talks about that he allows and brings affliction into our lives. And maybe you've had some affliction. I know I have had some affliction in my life. I'm actually going through something challenging right now. And it's been ongoing, and there's different things that are going. Even my current career, there's a lot of challenges with it. There's a lot of adversity that comes with it. But God is good. He loves us. And so, and part of this passage too, it talks about the beauty too, is that we don't have to stay just with the affliction, right? It says that he's going to be with us. Remember the verse 22 or verse 21, it said, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." He allows us, he directs us, he helps us along the path that we should go. But part of it too is there's challenges, there's troubles. In verse 22 it says, "Then you will desecrate." Remember, it means to defile or make unclean. "Your idols overlaid with silver and your images covered with gold. You will throw them away and say to them, 'Away with you.'" And you might be thinking, well, what is an idol? What is that talking about? John Piper describes it as anything we come to rely on for some blessing or help or guidance in the place of wholehearted reliance on the true and living God. So anything we come to rely on for some blessing, help, or guidance in the place of wholehearted reliance on the true and living God. And I like that. I think all of us have things that have distracted us, have taken place in our life to take us away from relying on God. I know I have to constantly reevaluate this, right? I have to look at, hey, what's going on in my life right now? What's happening? Because there's things that happen that are always challenging me to go away from God instead of to him. And again, like I said, maybe this is your first time or you've been here for a while and you're not sure about this relationship with God. When I say, hey, he longs to be gracious to you, you don't quite believe that. Maybe you're skeptical. But just know that God longs to be gracious to you. He loves you. He wants a relationship with you. And he's calling out to you even now. He wants you to respond to his love and him reaching out to you. Remember, he's going to direct you. He's going to help you along this path. And so maybe there's something challenging that's going on in your life that you're going through right now. Some adversity. But know that God is right there with you in the midst of it. And he wants to help you through it. If you've never had a personal relationship or started a personal relationship with him, today can be the day. All you've got to do is just talk to him, just like I'm talking to you, or you talk to a friend. Say, "Lord, I need you. I know I've sinned. I know that I've turned away from you, but I have had idols in my life that have taken the place of you. Lord, I just want you in my life. I ask you and invite you into my life today." And you just got to tell him, "Jesus, I believe in you. Please receive me into heaven. Please, I give my life over to you." And it's just as easy as that. There's not a perfect wording. It's about your heart and just telling God, saying, "Hey, God, I transfer my trust from what I'm believing in to you." And so if you have questions about that, talk to one of the pastors or talk to myself. But remember, it's just a conversation, and you can do it. You can start that relationship today. Again, thank you for your time. You guys have a great day.